Hey y'all, Patrick here. Hope y'all are doing fantastic. And this right here is the second generation AG500 and Tone Hammer 500 from Aguilar. Some absolutely incredible tones inside both of these amps and some really exciting new features too. But let's stop talking and just hear what it sounds like. So both of these amps just sound so full, so crispy, and so distinct too. There's a lot of features with both of these amps that really make them great tools for both the studio and the stage. So before I dig into both of these amps, and for the sake of transparency, this video is sponsored by Aguilar, but of course, as with any other sponsored content on my channel, that has absolutely no effect on what I say, what I play, what tones I have, or what opinions I have too. I'm just a bass player who loves trying out gear and seeing what kind of really cool riffs that gear inspires. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So starting with the AG500, this is a really awesome, very clear, full, and very transparent sounding amp that doesn't color your tone pretty much at all, and it has a much more straightforward feature set to it. For your controls, it starts with your overall gain knob, then your traditional bass, low mid, high mid, and treble EQ section, as well as a volume knob. But the really cool thing about the AG line of amps is above your EQ section, there's these two little buttons, bright and deep, that just give you a little boost overall to your tone, either on the bright side or the more deep side. And man, just putting these on sounds so good and just adds that little bit of extra versatility in being able to shape your tone as well. As for the Tone Hammer series, these are also very full and clear sounding, but instead of being a more transparent sound, they have a much warmer, very tube-like sound to them that just sounds so fantastic to me personally. Then for your controls, you have a gain knob, a drive knob, a mid-level, mid-frequency, bass, treble, and volume. One thing that I really wish that the Tone Hammer had more of though was more grit or more dirt available to use. While you can have the gain and the drive really high up, it's more of a boomy overall sound than just strictly gain, where you're gonna have that really drive or sort of overdriven boosted sound. Then for both amps, you not only have one DI out, but you have two DI outs. One on the front of the amp for regular front of house sort of DI out, then on the back where you see the second DI out, to the left of it is this thing, cab IR options. So you can store 3 different cab IRs on this amp digitally, and it sounds so good. Using Aguilar's cabinet suite, you're able to go through an entire selection of all of their amp cabinets to choose exactly what sound you want, or if you want to add your own, you're also able to do that as well, which I absolutely love the options they're giving you. But not only that, you also get an effects loop, a tuner out, headphone in, and aux in too. So there's a lot of different use cases specifically with this amp that again just make it so awesome for both the stage and for the studio too. And so for the pros on these amps, there's a lot of tonal possibilities that all sound spectacular and very clear cut too. It's a very clear sounding amp that sounds so great. With any bass I really tried, I have to say, having it with my Warwick was definitely my favorite. It sounded so full and just they really matched very well together. And then of course on top of that too, there's features like the 2 DI outs as well as the cab simulation options on board, the tuner out as well as the effects loop too. There's a lot to love about this amp. As for the cons, while I do understand why there isn't any onboard drive or compression, man, I really wish there was. Either if it was just one knob or something that can give me just a little bit of overdrive, I would absolutely love that personally. But overall for the AG500 and Tonehammer 500, these are both just spectacular sounding amps. I've never really worked with Aguilars before and never really had a chance to plug into them before. Man, they really do have their very own distinct sound. But of course, let me know what you guys think about these amps in the comments below and what other amps you want to see me check out in the future. Thank y'all so much for watching as always, for watching, subscribing, commenting, sharing my videos, follow me on social media, all that crazy stuff. I truly do appreciate it, y'all. And of course, a humongous thank you to my Patreon supporters right over here as well. Mwah, mwah. But y'all, thank you again so much for watching as always. And of course, no matter where in the world you are, stay safe, practice that bass, just play loud and have some fun with your instrument. And I'll see y'all next time.